Hello, Hill. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Oh, you sound sleepy.
Yeah.
Oh, you are really sleepy?
No,
No,
I'm
okay.
very awake.
You're very awake. Thank you. Right. So tell me about your week. Is it still normal or did something exciting happen?
No, there's no unexpected thing happen. It's very
Uh,
common week.
yeah, that's very normal week. Okay. Or like you can say like typical week or I don't know, like an exciting week or just don't say uncommon. Okay. No,
Yes.
no, just don't say common because like common is like chung chung đúng chưa? Mà chung chung này thì nó sẽ là những cái điều gì đó giống nhau ở trên thế giới nó cùng xảy ra thì nó mới gọi là common, là chung chung dễ tìm thấy. Đó. And now we're just talking about a week. If there's nothing exciting happening, just say like no, no, sorry. Just say like a typical week or just an ordinary week.
Ordinary.
Mm,
Ordinary.
ordinary. Do you know that word?
Yes, I know that word.
Yeah, okay. Just like say I have an ordinary week, just like that. Yeah, okay. So I cannot turn on my camera right now because again, I'm feeling kind of sick and my voice, you can hear it from my voice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm feeling kind of sick and you can hear it from my voice. It's actually better than last time. So I can still go to class this time. Yay me.
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Okay. So last time we were studying the listening part, right? And we had a lot of
Oh,
uh huh?
thunder.
Under what?
Thunder.
Là sao cô không hiểu hiểu ơi?
Lightning. Yes. The weather
Oh,
in
oh,
my area
thunder.
is raining. Yeah.
Oh, it's about to rain. Okay, I see.
A
Mm,
little scary though.
a little scary. Is it like does it have a lot of clouds, like a lot of black clouds outside?
Yes, cloudy and rain. Cloudy.
Oh, cloudy. Okay. Right. Okay, can you wait a second? I need to check something. Yeah. Last time we were having trouble with the listening part, right? And I
Yes.
promised that I would let you do something today. Yeah, I promised that I would fix it today. I think I forgot about that, so let's try it this way. Uh, let's try it this way. I'm not sure mm, if it's even possible. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is that I cannot let you hear the sound in this one. So yeah, I have to download it again. Right. Wait a second. I have to download it again. Just be sure. Yeah, so I asked for help last time and they say that maybe there's something wrong with my laptop and I don't think so. Mm,
Yes.
okay. Huh? Where is it? I have to try again. Yeah, it said cannot play media again. So it is not my laptop. It is a source material that have problem. Yeah, so maybe we just skip the listening part, okay?
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
Postpone it.
Hmm? It's cool, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Just we can live without it, so no problem. Okay,
Yeah, the process had to be delayed.
yeah, okay, so sorry. But before that, let's review some of the vocabulary we have learned last time.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Where is it? Oh yeah, this one. Let's review the vocabulary we learned last time. Yeah, so last time the topic was family tension, right? So during family tension, we often hear like some arguments or disagreement between generation, especially if that is between the old generation and the newer generation. Okay. Yeah, we
Yeah.
also learn more about the how to say the attitude of speaker when they are speaking. Okay. And because it is a listening exercise, so when we hear the tone of voice, we can determine how they're feeling at that time. You agree?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so we learned that there are some positive attitude and there are some negative attitude, and they are visible on the screen right now. Okay, you understand everything, right?
Yes.
Hey, one quick question for you. What is nostalgic?
Nostalgic.
Yeah, nostalgic. This one. Yeah, what is
Mm.
nostalgic? This one right here.
Nostalgic is when you doing something, you accidentally think of some event in the past.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is a good way to describe it. More like you do something and that it reminds me of the past and you
Yes.
suddenly think of the past in that way, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's really good. Right. So how about accusing? What does accusing mean?
Sound like the accuse of something.
Okay, you accuse somebody of doing something, right? Hmm? Hello? Yeah, it should be that way, right? You accuse somebody of doing something.
Accuse somebody of doing something.
Yeah, that is the short way, but I don't want you to explain in that way. Bởi vì khi mà chúng ta giải thích ấy, thì chúng ta đang dùng cái cụm từ có sẵn ở trong bài để giải thích cái từ mà cô muốn, đúng chưa? Tức là nó giống kiểu như là dùng đá để giải thích đá là gì ấy. Đúng chưa nào? We use rock to explain what a
Um,
rock is, and I don't think that is a good way, right? Mình
I
sẽ phải.
think when somebody is have a mistake or have a really serious mistake, you
Mm,
see them and you accuse them of doing something.
okay, that's a better way to explain it. Yeah, so it's very close, like 70%. Okay, think of other words that have the same meaning with accusing. Do you remember? That is the word blame.
Blame for.
Yeah, blame someone for doing something, right? So you walk up into a mess or like a crime scene. You don't know who's the real culprit behind it, but you see someone walking around that area and you blame them for doing that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so one way to explain a word is to use another word for it, like using the synonym or using the antonym to explain.
Yeah.
You need to avoid using the exact same word or the family word of the word you want to explain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Right. Okay, sarcastic is a little bit difficult here. Do you understand sarcastic?
Sarcastic
Mm.
is when you are doing something like this, when you are doing something that's and everyone is sarcastic about that. Sarcastic is about mỉa mai là cái gì?
À đúng rồi, mỉa mai đó là sarcastic đó. Ngày mai cũng chính là sarcastic của mình thì mình sẽ giải thích như
Look
vậy.
down on, look down on.
Yeah, look down on. Okay, right. That's a great way to explain it. Okay, you can also say it like this: is when a person is expressing some kind of emotion but not exactly feeling that way, right? For example, you say that you are thank you because someone helped you doing something, but the way you say it, the tone in your voice determines that you're not exactly feeling thankful
Yeah,
of that
this
person.
disrespectful accent.
That's right, right. That you are disrespecting them in a sense, right? Trời ơi, cảm ơn nha. Kiểu vậy. Things like that. Okay, understood?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So if you have understood everything, yeah, so that's all to the listening, right? So chốt hạ lại thì trong cái phần mà family tension này mình học nhiều nhất đó là adjectives to describe the attitude of a person, okay? Yeah, now we move on to something that is a little bit more, I guess in your word, it will be boring because like you do reading, right? You're going to do reading today.
Yes.
All right. So usually do you like reading or listening more?
Reading.
Oh, you'd like to do reading more? Hey, all right. It's rare to find someone who likes to do reading more because you're scared of listening.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Right. So yeah, okay. Here, okay. We're still in the topic of generations. So it should be something between families and older generation versus a younger generation, right? Now, the
Yeah.
topic of this reading is about uh how to say this word? I forgot. Adolescent. Yeah. Okay, do you know this word?
Yeah, I know this word.
Okay, so usually how would you pronounce it?
Adolescence.
Ah, yeah, adolescent. Good job. But sometimes it is pronounced as adolescent. The stressing is on the third sound, adolescent. Sometimes it is like that, but it sounds better than adolescent, right?
Yes.
Sound easier for you, so you can go that way. Yeah, adolescent. Ah, so
Adolescence.
very good. So can you try and explain the concept of adolescent?
The meaning of adolescence is like a random person at the age of like
Mm,
18. 18.
good job. Good job. Very good. Thank you. That
The
is
age of
right.
maturity.
Is not really the age of maturity
I
yet.
know, no.
More like if you have like the how to say, oh yeah. Okay, so when you say teenagers, you're talking about children between age of 13 and age of 19, right?
Yes.
But you know that at the age of 18, one person is already considered an adult already. Ah, so there should be
Yeah,
something to
adolescent.
differentiate between a teenager and a young adult and a young adult, and that's when adolescents come from.
Yes.
Mm,
Adolescent is still used to describe a young adult as an age
yeah, a young adult, very good, right? Someone who is
after maturity. Yeah.
someone who is transforming into a young adult, right? I can say you are an adolescent. Yeah, I
Mm,
can say
yeah.
you're an adolescent. You're not an adult yet, but you're an adolescent. You're just 14 years old, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're just 14 years old, so you're around the age of adolescent or a little bit too early then, maybe around 15 or
Teenage.
16. Yeah. You're still a
Mhm.
teenager. So a 15 years old or 16 years old should be an adolescent.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Right, okay, you know the word freedom, right?
Yeah, freedom.
Freedom here is a
Very
noun.
common.
Good, pretty common. How about this one? How do you say it?
Privacy. Privacy.
Very good, privacy. And this is easy for you too.
Yes.
Privacy. Good job. Okay. And then we have interest. How do you say this word for me? How do you say this word? In
Decisions.
no, chúng ta đọc lại cái từ interest trên này cho cô nè.
Interest.
Yeah. Okay, so whoever tells you that interest has three sounds, three syllables, just ignore them because interest, there's only two syllables in this word, okay?
Yeah, some people call them interest.
Yeah, and that sounds very how to say, I don't know, 'cause it makes me feel
Very
uncomfortable to hear
bulky.
them.
Bulky
Oh yeah, that's right, very bulky, sounds very rough.
thing.
Good job. Right, and then the next word we have
Decision.
decision. The
Decision.
Yeah, very good. The correct pronunciation for the third syllable should be zhen, because in the transcription you see that the sound that looks like the number three like this is the
Yeah.
zh. Very good, zh. It is the same one, the same sound in the word pleasure, right?
Pleasure.
Yeah, it's the
Pressure. À không, no, not
no
pressure.
pressure. That's the s, and that's not correct. This is the zh sound. Pleasure.
Exposure.
That's right.
Exposure.
Exposure. Very good. Exposure. Good. See? Exposure. Yeah.
Exposure.
And this one, decision, is the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Right, decision. And the verb form of decision is
Decide.
decide. Good. Okay, nice. Next, we have opinion. A
Opinion.
very good opinion. Good, easy, right? This
Yes.
one is, the next
Phys
word is
physical.
phys.
Physical.
Oh yeah, physical. Sorry, I mistyped
Physical.
the transcription here. Physical, very good. Physical liên quan đến thân thể. Đúng thế nào? Easy.
Look very scrambled.
Look very scrambled. Sorry. Okay, and then we have the
Emotional.
emotional. Good job. If you know the meme culture, you will know the phrase emotional damage. Yeah, and it
Yes.
has something to do with
Mm,
your emotion. So we say emotional damage. Good.
yes.
Right. And because it is emotion, it has something to do with feelings, of course. Okay.
Yes.
And then you have the phrase feel emotional,
Yeah.
or okay, you are always so
And
emotional.
yes.
Okay. So when the person describe you as emotional, what does that person mean?
Emotional.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, when you're described as so emotional, what does that person mean?
Like you can express your emotion as a as part other particular situations.
Ah, okay. So what you're trying to say is that you a
It
person who can changes their emotions based on the
changes emotion.
situation.
Like in a sad situation, they cry or
Mm-hmm.
express they're angry or cross situation when you are they are in a very hard situation.
Okay. Very good. Right. That's one way to understand it. That's emotional in a good way, but emotional in a bad way is the same as sensitive. You know the word sensitive, right?
Sensitive.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So emotional here in a like in a negative situation, it is the same as being sensitive.
Touch it to something.
Huh? Can you say that again, please?
Touch it to something.
I'm not sure, but like, let me try and explain the word sensitive to you. So, emotional to you in a bad way. So that means you tend to uh express your emotion in a negative way. You cry easily, you get angry easily, and
Nhạy
everything.
cảm.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, everything makes you feel uncomfortable at most of the time. Okay, that is emotional and sensitive.
Yes.
And usually girls are emotional. Okay, at the slightest thing they can cry, and at the slightest thing they can get angry.
Yes.
Ah, okay, that's right. So emotional here in a negative negative situation, it is the same as sensitive. Yeah, context. Remember context. Yeah, okay. Next one. How do you say this?
Dependent.
Good job. How do you understand the word dependent?
Dependent is like something like be not confided.
Oh, not
Can
confined.
confided nghĩa là kiểu không không bị
Không bị gò
không,
bó đúng không?
không bị gò bó.
À, ok, không bị gò bó, right?
And it's very decisive with your no, you are very have many opinion or can do anything you want.
À, vậy thì một lần
Independent.
nữa là ngắn gọn lại là
No, no,
sao?
dependent nhầm. Not independent. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Còn mình bị lộn này, mình bị lộn này.
Being confided.
Being confided, gò
Being
bó.
confided.
Ừ. Hoặc là mình có
Or
thể giải thích một cách rất là ngắn gọn luôn Hiếu, là you cannot do anything without anybody's help, right?
yes.
À, right. You have to rely on others for their help. Đó, mình có thể sử dụng một cách ngắn gọn như vậy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you need to rely on the others in order to survive or in order to do something, and that is dependent, right? So, at what age do you think that children should be dependent on their parents?
Before the age of teenage.
Before the age of teenage or before they start to become a teenager? Is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So children are dependent on their parents since birth until they become a teenager. Oh, okay. That's very cool. So you want the children to be independent starting 13 years old?
No, I
No, no.
like in my what?
No, I'm just asking, like, it doesn't have to be like 100% dependent. It could be like 70% dependent, 17% independent, and 50% independent. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, so what were you trying to say?
What?
I thought that you wanted to say something. Is that right?
No.
No, no, no.
No.
Okay. Right. So my question for you here, do you consider yourself to be a dependent or an independent person?
Jack, I think a little independent.
A little independent. So what did you do? What do you do to consider yourself as independent?
Yeah, I can do core work
Ah,
and I can be and I can decide what to choose or what to choose or what to do. Yes, what to
mm,
do at that age.
okay. So two mistakes here. Hey, you should say chores. Can you say that again?
Core,
No, it's not core, chores.
chores,
Chores. Yeah, that's
chores.
right. Because if you say core, it's like this. This is the core. Đây là cốt lõi của cái gì đó, right? This is core, and next to it is chores.
Chores.
Very good. Yeah, you can do chores, right?
Free decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, free to
Freedom.
decide. Free to
Free to
decide.
decide it.
Yeah, okay, free to decide. Okay, so when you're independent, you can do chores to, I don't know, to survive, to help around the house, and you are free to decide whatever you want to do, right?
Yes, I have. I am able to do anything.
You are able to do anything you like, and that is free, then the freedom to decide, and it proves that you are somewhat independent. Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Okay, but
in a positive way.
in a positive way. Okay. So, in your daily life, which moments makes you feel like you are not independent? Trong cuộc sống này cái khoảnh khắc nào nó khiến mình cảm thấy là mình không có thực sự là tự lập ha?
In a very harsh situation.
In a very harsh situation where you need someone's help, right?
Yes,
Okay. Thank you. Good job. Well,
handle.
handle. Handle here is a verb, right? Okay.
Yes,
And it is to deal with a situation. I think you know this word already.
yes, I know this.
And here we have the word conflict. Say it.
Conflict.
Good job, conflict. And do you know this word too?
Yes, I know the
Mm.
word.
Okay, so give me a synonym of conflict.
A definition.
Like a synonym. Just a synonym.
Synonym.
Yeah, the word with the same meaning.
Oh, in serious. Conflict là xung đột.
Đúng rồi, conflict là xung đột.
Wait.
It doesn't have to be 100% the same meaning. It could be close to the meaning of conflict. It's easy.
Argument.
Argument, that's right. And then
Quarrel. Quarrel.
quarrel, very good, right?
Quarrel.
And we have something like disagreement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but like disagreement is a little bit less serious than conflict, and I would say that quarrel and argument are on the same level as conflict, right?
Yes.
Good job. Here,
Boundary.
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 Say it, boundary.
Boundary.
Okay, do you know what boundary is?
Oh,
I think you know,
I
but
know
like
that.
you're kind of forgetting it, right?
Border. Không.
Yeah, right. Okay, it has something with the border. Very good. So
Yeah.
between two countries, yeah, there is a border,
Border.
right? And the border expresses the boundary, right? And the border tells that, hey, if you reach the boundary of your country, that means you're going to be stepping into my country. right? Don't
Yeah.
overstep the boundary.
Into my territory.
That's
Yeah.
right. Good job. Don't overstep the boundary into my territory or you will get shot.
Yes.
Okay. And that is like in a real situation, like very easy to think of. But the
Yes.
boundary can be more vague. Cái từ boundary nó có thể trừu tượng hơn một chút xíu. So for example, I have my boundaries, meaning that if someone like overstep the boundary and makes me feel cross, make me feel uncomfortable, I will get angry. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so boundary is like a set of rules or like a set of limits. Yeah, the limit to something. And if one person breaks the boundary or like breaks the limit, tới công chuyện liền kiểu kiểu vậy.
Yes.
Mhm. So do you have your own boundaries too?
No.
No. Oh, you don't have any boundaries, really?
Yes.
Okay, so that means you are very like accepting person, like I don't know, for yeah, like accepting person and you're very kind, meaning that you don't
Yes.
get angry easily. Okay, next we have critical. Can you say it?
Yeah. Critical.
Ah, good job. Okay, so have you ever seen the word critical here?
Yeah. Here. Critical thinking.
Yeah, critical thinking. So in order to understand the critical
Yeah.
here,
Had four drawbacks and negative side.
okay. So it's like you're pointing out the like the drawbacks, or you're pointing out the drawbacks, and you help
Yeah.
people improve from that kind of opinion of yours. Yeah, that is being
Yeah.
critical. Good job. Rồi, critical ở đây sẽ có nghĩa tiêu cực một chút xíu, đó là chỉ trích, được chưa nào? Okay, right? Okay, so answer my question. Do you sometimes argue with your parents?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, you have been a very good boy. So, observe the people around you. Do you see them arguing with their parents?
No.
No, not too. Okay, right. So how
They
about your
also
friends?
their show their kindness.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so everybody is so kind around you. Okay. So how about your friends in class? Have they ever complained to you about their family life?
No.
No, okay, so that means that your friends are also as kind as you and they behave well at home. Okay,
They
they what say it?
uh yeah, they're very talkative and often talk about another student. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that means that they don't share about their family lives, but they
Yeah.
talk
Look
about
down
other things.
on.
Okay. Er, okay, okay, I see, I see. Right. So I have like a normal life. I have an ordinary life. So of course I sometimes argue with my parents. Okay, I think it is just a feeling of being adolescent.
And
Yeah,
I don't care about that.
you don't care about that.
Yes.
Why? Why don't you care about arguing with your parents?
No. It's make situation more worse.
Of
Worse.
of course, it makes the situation worse, but it is also a way to show your opinion. I mean that arguing with your parents is definitely bad, but in a
No, no.
way,
No about your parent. No, nothing. Just about another student.
oh, you're still talking about another student. Rồi mình có hơi
No.
bị lệch nhịp, có hơi bị lệch nhịp một tí xíu.
Yes.
Thì hồi nãy cô đang giảng về cái việc mà cãi nhau với bố mẹ á. Thì bây giờ cô quay lại cái chủ đề là cãi nhau với bố mẹ ha.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, like I was saying, arguing with your parents is, of course, definitely bad, but sometimes it could be a good thing because it shows that you are having your own opinions about a problem.
Having your decision.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's right. You have your decisions to make. And for example, when you are buying clothes, who decide to buy the clothes for you, yourself or your mom?
I have no talent in art and color.
So so in that particular so in that particular situation, you are dependent on your mom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. But please remember that you also need to have your own opinion of your like and dislike about the color or about the style of a piece of clothing because
Yeah.
yeah, it helps you in the future very good. Right. So how about using computer or tablets? Have your parents ever complained that you use your phone, your computer, or your tablets too often?
Yes.
Yes. And what
In
is your
tablet,
yeah, okay, so and what is your reason to talk to them?
I used to learn. Sometimes I used to use for entertainment.
Mm-hmm. And do they understand that when you're studying and when you're entertaining yourself?
Yeah, they understand that,
Okay.
I can use this.
Okay, when they understand that, they give you the permission to continue using it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so have you ever feel like annoyed when you're using the computer to study, but your mom comes in and say, "Hey, don't use the computer to play." Has it ever happened to you?
No.
No, okay, that means that your parents are wonderful and they understand you very well. Good job.
Yes.
Okay. And I think they give you a lot of privacy too.
Yes. I'm private with my decision.
Okay, good, right? So, okay, because I have an ordinary life, so of course I argue with my parents a lot, and right?
Yes.
And sometimes it was about using computers. I use computer to study, yes, but when I use the computer too much, my mom would say, "Stop using the computer to play. Go study."
Mhm.
She
Is a
did.
misunderstood
Yeah, that's right. It's a
in studying.
misunderstood, yeah, misunderstanding that I was using the computer to play. So when I got misunderstood like that, I feel very angry. And I was like, I talked back to my mom at that time too. And I was like, uh, hey, you know nothing about my study schedule, right? You know nothing about technology. I am studying, I am not playing. Yeah.
Yes.
And from the way I was speaking, it leads to a conflict, a disagreement, and an argument. Yeah,
Quarrel.
quarrel. A small thing like that could lead to a very serious argument
Yeah.
if you and I don't watch our mouth.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now continue. Right. Okay. Read the text quickly, ignoring the gaps. Choose the best summary of the text, A, B, or C. Okay, do we have that?
Mm,
Okay, where's the summary? Oh yeah, the summary is in here. So I'm going to take a picture of this and I send it to you in the chat, okay?
yes.
Okay, okay, that's a screenshot. Okay. Yes, okay, I sent it to you. Is yay, it's delivered. Good job. Right now, I give you some time to read this, about 7 minutes, and then you tell me which is the best summary for the text A, B, or C, okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what the gaps? What are the gaps used to?
Yeah, it says that ignoring the gap so you don't have to look at the gap right now.
Yes. Look at the text.
Yeah, look at the text and just ignore the gaps. Okay, try to get the main idea of the text. Don't pay attention to
Yes.
details, okay?
Of the fourth.
Yeah, so we have four paragraphs, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay, Try to get the idea of everything of the text, like from 1 to 4, okay?
Yes. For là B.
Okay, okay. You
For là
think,
B.
yeah, you think the summary B is the best to summarize the
À,
text,
no, no,
right?
no. Nghĩa là đọc tất cả, tìm một cái phù hợp để...
Đúng rồi, tìm một cái để đọc, tìm tất cả để là, sorry, đọc tất cả, tìm một cái để summarize lại toàn bộ cái nội dung trên bài mình vừa đọc.
Yes.
Vậy thì chúng ta chọn là A, B hay C? A, B hay C? Nhớ nha, cái nào nó phải thể hiện được là toàn bộ ý tưởng mà nguyên cái bài viết 4 đoạn này nó hướng đến. Chứ nếu như nó chỉ tập trung vô một cái nội dung nhỏ thôi thì nó sẽ lại là summarize một đoạn chứ không phải summarize cả bài. Hiểu không?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
B rồi cô.
B, đúng chưa? Chúng ta chọn B.
Yes. B.
Cô cùng xem lại B. Although teenagers develop new ideas, values, and beliefs during adolescence, there's no excuse for bad behavior. They should listen to their parents.
Yes.
My answer is not B. It should be C nha. Chúng ta để ý nè, cái câu B nó đang nói gì? Là mặc dù thiếu niên là teenager á, là có những ý tưởng mới, có những cái quan điểm và có cái giá trị mới trong cái thời kỳ mà trưởng thành ấy, nhưng điều đó không có nghĩa là họ được phép tỏ ra, coi như là họ phép có những cái hành vi xấu, được chưa nào? Họ nên lắng nghe, và về ba mẹ, với ba mẹ của họ, họ nên lắng nghe ba mẹ của họ. Thì cái này nó hơi thiển cận một chút xíu, một góc nhìn khá thiển cận, và nó chỉ tập trung vào một cái nội dung nhỏ có ở trong bài thôi. Đó là nội dung nào?
Oh,
Nó là ở cái đoạn số 3 hoặc là số 4 này, được chưa? Số 3 là bởi vì nó nói đến privacy, sự riêng tư, interest, cái sở thích, và opinion là cái ý kiến riêng. Thì ở trong cái đoạn B này nó sẽ có gì? New ideas, values and belief, đúng chưa nào? Nó sẽ liên quan đến cái đoạn số 3 đấy, là thiếu niên sẽ bắt đầu là hình thành những cái điểm đó. Nhưng mà kiểu nhiều lúc mà nó hơi kiểu nổi loạn và trái ngược với quan điểm của bố mẹ á, cho nên bố mẹ coi đó như là cái hành động xấu. Vậy thì những cái nhà khoa học người ta mới khuyên là không nên lắng nghe bố mẹ, thì đó là cái mà ý B nó nói. Tuy nhiên trong cái đoạn ấy, đoạn số 3 và đoạn số 4 nó không có nói như vậy, đúng chưa nào?
yes,
Rồi nè, người ta nói là all these changes are perfectly normal, những cái này rất là bình thường, but it's important to remember that they will affect your relationship with your parents, may be a source of conflict and argument. Người ta chỉ nhắc nhở nhẹ nhàng là những cái đó có thể là nguồn cơn của mọi cái sự mâu thuẫn trong gia đình thôi, được chưa? Và trong cái đoạn số 4 này là người ta sẽ chỉ mình cách là làm sao để khiến cho cái mối quan hệ giữa gia đình với nhau ấy là phải hòa thuận. Đó, thì first, feel much better if you let them know that you still love and value them,
yes,
là hãy để cho ba mẹ biết là mình vẫn còn thương ba mẹ, chứ không phải là kiểu như là có những cái niềm tin mới rồi mới bắt đầu là ba mẹ làm như vậy không được. Đó, con không thích cái ý kiến này của ba mẹ mà làm như vậy là con ghét ba mẹ đấy, hiểu chưa? Như vậy nó không có hay. Ok, right? Thì nói vậy
yes,
thì nó chỉ là một cái ý thiển cận của ý B, và nó không có đúng với nội dung của toàn bài. Đây, nói chung á, là đi từ cái đoạn 1 của cái bài đọc nè, sẽ là giải thích coi là adolescent là gì, đúng chưa? Rồi, và có những cái sự thay đổi nào ở trong cái độ tuổi adolescent này, thì thay đổi từ freedom, thay đổi từ privacy, bla 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 gì đến đó. Và đến cái nội dung đoạn thứ tư nó connect rất là hay, đó là cái cách mà để khiến cho cái quãng thời gian mà adolescent của mình không ảnh hưởng đến mối quan hệ của gia đình, mọi người vẫn vui vẻ với nhau. Thì chẳng qua nó là cái câu C này nè, là các bạn thời niên hiếu là trải qua những cái thay đổi rất lớn về thể chất và cảm xúc đó trong cái thời kỳ này. Vậy nên rất là quan trọng để có thể giao tiếp với gia đình của mình, và cố gắng là hiểu cái quan điểm từ cái góc nhìn của họ, đúng chưa? Cái câu đầu tiên á là big physical and emotional changes, là nó đang nói đến đoạn số 1 và đoạn số 2, đoạn số 3, đúng chưa? Đó, là những cái đoạn đó nó đang giới thiệu adolescent là gì, và nó giải thích là có những cái sự thay đổi nào trong cái thời kỳ adolescent đấy, là đoạn 1, đoạn 2, đoạn 3, summarize lại một ý rất là ngắn gọn, rất là tốt. Và cái thứ hai nữa là nó đang summarize lại đoạn 4, là communicate your parents, là giao tiếp với bố mẹ làm sao để khiến cho bố mẹ hiểu, và chính bản thân mình cũng phải hiểu cái góc nhìn, cái quan điểm của bố mẹ. Ok.
yes,
Yeah. Rồi, vậy nhắc lại là đoạn B nó là một cái ý thiển cận, và nó là kiểu chỉ là một phần nhỏ của cái bài viết thôi, nhưng mà cái đoạn C là nó từng cái câu một nó sẽ có cái mục đích là summarize lại từng đoạn nào, ý nào. Rồi, mình hiểu chưa? Yeah, that's
yes,
how you do a summary. Đó là cách mà chúng ta nên làm cái gọi như là cái kết bài, cái tổng quan lại cái nội dung. Đi chưa nào? Yeah, here.
mm,
Rồi, ok. Rick, okay, I think that we can stop here right now because it's already time for you to leave the class, and we will continue with it in the next lesson. Okay?
yes,
Okay, right? So before that, um, I think I will need you to do some reading exercises.
yeah,
Okay, I think we need to do some reading exercises. Okay, maybe not on this, or not on the screen. Maybe not on the screen. I will send you some homework so that you do, and I will specify which part you need to do. Okay?
yes,
Okay, right. Thank you so much. Did you learn a lot today?
No, no.
No, not a lot today, but but in a way you learn how to do reading better.
Yes.
Nhưng một cách nào đó thì chúng ta có học được cái cách là chúng ta làm bài reading, chú ý cái phần mà ờ, học về summary giúp cho cô nha. Rồi.
Yeah.
Okay, you can leave the class now. Thank you. I will send you the homework later.
Yes. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.